Final race on the programme is a Class 3. It's over the 1650, the Sports Road Handicap, headed by Bing Bang Bong. Course and distance winner last season. Imperial Galaxy was a big winner, course and distance 2 starts back. Magnetism, the last start winner, that was back in November. Super Sprinter is first up since June. Right Honourable, another recent winner, 2 starts back for him. We've got Super Lucky, probably drop in from a wide gate, and Let's Take It Easy up into Class 3. Last start winner, that was an IJC night, international nights here at the start of December. Back at the touchscreen here for the final race, and it is Super Sprinter, Brad. He'll probably end up in front. Bit of freshness in his legs as well. Come back off a break.
Yep, and Dylan Moe to ride. He is a noted front runner. He's had some knee issues. Big Bang Bong also likely to roll forward, try and get into a good prominent spot. Ishvara is another one that did roll forward last start. He got caught a little bit deep through a portion of the race. Let's Take It Easy, the interesting runner. He led in a recent trial, which he won. And he is a horse that's shown speed over 1,400 metres at Sha Tin, so there's an option there for him to travel forward. If that's the case, that good to slow could eventuate into a more solider tempo. It's not beyond the realms of possibility, I wouldn't have thought.
All right, could be a tactical affair. What have you got for us, Paul?
Again, not too much here. But Big Bang Bong is the first one we'll take a look at. He's having his second start now down in Class 3. Last time was on the all-weather. He comes back here to Happy Valley, and he's moseying along here, Big Bang Bong. With not a care in the world. Ishvara, as you mentioned, could go forward last time. He's a very well rated horse now. I thought he won a good race last time too. He finished 5th and wasn't too far away, and his track work suggests that he's done okay since. He's actually put on a bit of weight as well, 30 odd pounds, and Let Us Win, he's just having a nice quiet time of it down the back straight. So not doing too much here, but he's an interesting runner as well, coming to Happy Valley. His last few runs have been on the all-weather and also at Sha Tin. Right,
OK, so a switch for him. Let's start off here with Imperial Gallantry. Big effort last time out, flashed home as well. A winner the start before, and jumping back on board is Joe Moreira.
Imperial Gallantry, Joe, he's a horse that's quite quirky, looks like a tricky one to ride, but you've got a really good record on him. What's the key to getting him right?
He's definitely not an easy horse to ride. I think the key with him is just to get him on the outside, because he feels like a horse that doesn't have confidence on himself when he comes a mount horse on the inside. So both times that I won on him, I just came all the way on the outside, covering ground obviously, but he still was just too good. So obviously that's why we're going to have him in. Hopefully we can get on the outside on the straight and he flashed home. He has got a very good turn of foot, so if he's able to produce that, I think he's going to be hard to beat.
He has got barrier 2 though, so that in itself may present a problem.
Maybe, although they'll probably just slide back towards the rear and then Joe will look to get off. We're on the A course too, so there should be every opportunity for him to swing wide and get a nice run down the middle. The way he went there, if he does that again, he'll be winning again, I would have thought.
Yeah, he's got to reproduce it, doesn't he? He has got mental issues, this horse, so he has had problems, and he likes to hang, likes to pull. And he's very hard to ride
too, by the sounds of it.
He's got a few. All right, well, let's have a look at some of his rivals. Magnetism here. So a last start winner. Here it is, but we're going back, so he comes in fresh.
He does. He's actually achieved a little bit more than I thought he was capable of. Magnetism up to a rating now of 74, drawn 3, had a freshen up. There's been a soft trial between this performance and the run coming up on Wednesday night. I've left him out, but there's a few in this race that I'm going to leave out that I still give a chance.
Yeah, this is a real open race, and it was a really good ride from Derek on this occasion. Derek Long rode him well. He's riding him again. So if he does reproduce that, he's another one that can be in it. But I'm like Brett, I haven't got him in the numbers.
David Ferraris, worth pointing out, has had a very good season, so I wouldn't underestimate him.
All right, Mr. Monty in second there. That form reads quite well. This is Let's Take It Easy we're having a look at now. Now, this, of course, on the IJC night, they're all very competitive races, but he was the one that came out on top here.
He was, yeah, and to be honest, I thought he might struggle with the 1650, but he seemed to really relish the extra distance, and he's going to have another crack at it now. As I mentioned, Dylan Moe was aboard in a recent trial. He showed pace in that trial, so I get the feeling travelling forward could be potentially an option from barrier number 8. I'm not convinced about him, though, at this level yet. I want to see him do it. He's had 7 goes in the past and hasn't troubled the scorer.
Yeah, and I think this is not a bad Class 3 race as well. So Class 4 winner coming up to Class 3, I'll watch him go around on this one.
All right, one of the wins as well that took Zach to victory that night. Yeah. Super Sprinter, we've touched on him here a little bit already. This is one of his trials, coming a little bit of ground. He's out wide here, but how's he been looking?
Yeah, I didn't know really what to do with him because he's put on 50 pounds, and I'm going to go in with the category he's not quite ready with that 50 pound increase, barrier 10 as well, so he's going to have to work a little bit, and I just think this condition might show towards the end. So I had him in originally, and then when I saw the weight increase, I thought, nah, I'll throw him out.
He's had a run over 1700 in a trial to just top him off a little bit, but I'm like Paul. He's had too long off. There's some race hard fit horses in this race. He hasn't been able to win in this class yet, so not for me.
All right, yeah, I'll leave him alone as well. So are those the main players? We missed anyone there, Paul? Who do you like?
Yeah, I've got one we have, which is Land Grant. I'm going to put him on top. Now, he ran fourth at his last start at almost 100 to 1, but he's well rated at the moment. He's a rating of 71, and he has one off 74 from barrier number 1. He's had a few runs back. This will be his fourth one. I think he'll be really fit going to this, and Tony Millard's team's going well at the moment. To beat Imperial Gallantry, he just needs to reproduce it, and he'll win easy. Ishvara is another well-rated horse. He's one off 78 before. Has put on that 24 pounds, so he's doing well, but I thought his last start was good, and Big Bang Bong down in this grade I think is always dangerous. So I went 5, 2, 8 and 1, but Land Grant's $14 chance. I think he could be a good each-way bet in the last.
I'm going to shop for a bit of value as well, Paul. I've got him in second, Land Grant, but I'm going to take a little chance here with Right Honourable. I'm hoping that there will be a few sort of vying for the lead, generate some speed. He was quite impressive in Class 4 when he came from the back and produced a really good turn of acceleration. I thought he ran okay in that race behind Pretty Bohemia last start, where they actually ran over a second slower than the time that he recorded when he won. So he'll need pace. If he gets it, I think he's a big chance at a price. Land Grant, Imperial Gallantry will obviously be suited to speed as well, and Big Bang Bong should get a nice run in transit, but I'm happy to play the 9 on an each-way basis.
All right, I've got him in as well. 2 at 9s, mine Quinella there, Imperial Gallantry and Right Honourable. Right, that's the races done, but let's get into the stats, and this week, Paul, we're going to focus on Tony Millard.
Yeah, I just mentioned before he's having a good run at the moment as Tony Millard. So if we have a look here at his stats, he's had a 61% first 4 rate for his last 5 meetings. So 2 wins, 4 seconds, 2 thirds and 3 fourths for his 61%. Now, one of the ones that did run fourth was Land Grant. He's the one I do like in the last as well. So I think he can run pretty well once again. He's got Cloud 9 earlier on. Who's could be a chance, so he's got a couple of good chances. Yeah. There's one in the middle which just escapes me as well. I think could run all right.
All right, those last 2 winners are Bold Stitch last week and then CP Power on the weekend. So the stable in form. Best bets though, Paul?
Clear Choice up to 1650 metres. Been waiting for him to get up. Looks an ideal opportunity for him, and from a low barrier draw should get a really good run. Tommy Berry aboard. So Clear Choice for me, and race number 6 the best. The long shot, Packing Dragon. It's a real open race, this one. He'll probably start the outsider of the field, but from the front I think he can lead all the way, and his track work suggests to me this week he is picking up a little bit, and he's well rated at the moment, especially with that 7 pound claim of Matthew Poon. So the player of the day we'll do in Clear Choices race, we'll do that with Gentry and also Smart Baby, Joe Moreira board, who's on the improve. 5, 8 and 9 in race 6.
I labelled him last start. He had the wide barrier, took a chance at a bit of a price. I wasn't disappointed with the effort. I'll stick with him, Sharp Mind, race 4, number 8, from a better barrier. He'll be handy to the pace. I think he'll take a lot of beating. So he's my best in the first leg of the triple trio. And then to the last, Right Honourable, race 8, number 9 for Keith Young. I really thought that win 2 starts ago was a solid effort. So happy to label him at hopefully around double figures. Player of the day, I'm going to go a trio. Superior Boy the Banker with Travel Day Took, who drops in grade. Dr. Proactive, Buoyant Boy's an improver for me. And Golden Glory's drawn pole position gate 1. So 11 banker, 2, 3, 6, 9 trio. Race 5 is my play.
All right, best for me, Dr. Proactive. He's drawn well. Matthew Poon on board taking £7 off. Super effort last time out. I think he can go one better here. So race 5, number 3. The long shots, an old friend, Poaching Treasure. Race 2, number 4. He's about 25 to 1 when we first looked at the markets. If that price holds up, he will run his race. Of that I am sure. So race 2, number 4, Poaching Treasure. And the player of the day is the no, it's not the TT. The QQP, race 2, 3, 4 and 5. Good days, Poaching Treasure and Happy Contender. And that is it, we're done. Happy Valley Wednesday nights. Saturday though, Shartin.
Quick backup Saturday, and then of course Chinese New Year approaches. We've got a big day, Classic Cup following weekend, and then Gold Cup and Queen Silver Jubilee the week after that. Yeah,
Year of the Dog coming up, and Rickfield was that horse of Tony Millard's. That's a good chance as well.
It's all come back to you.
Yeah.
All right, well that's the show. Thanks for watching on behalf of Paul, Brad and the rest of the team. Hopefully we'll see you at Happy Valley when we will be racing to win.
Good evening.
Good night.